Hello everyone, my name is Himanshu Pandey and in this presentation I am going to present the topic which is India really a superpower in IT sector? So in this presentation we are going to cover the information and the introduction to the IT sector, then few limitations and the benefit of it. So let's get started with the answer to the topic. So as you can see on the screen, India currently has an expanding IT industry which is considered one of the best in the world. Some of the countries began to describe us a world's superpower in IT sector. It considered the world's office is leading in the service industry. So this was the information and answer to the question. Now I'm going to introduce the IT sector of the India. So India's IT service was born in Mumbai in 1967 with the establishment of the Tata Consultancy Service. So India's IT service was born in Mumbai in 1966 with the establishment of the Tata Consultancy, who was partner in 1977 with Burroughs, and the first IT software export was Sibsi. Now we'll move to the advantage of the IT sector. So there are a lot of advantages of the IT sector, but we will cover only the four. So the first advantage of IT sector is new IT hubs emerging in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. So few years back only the IT sector was in the tier 1 cities, as IT sector required a lot of literate people. So and the literate people only found in the IT sector few years back, but at world is transforming online and everyone is growing in their life. So now tier 2 and tier 3 cities has a IT sector as well. So it is very proud moment for the India. And the second advantage of the IT sector is increased flexibility. So as world is transforming online, IT sector is booming in India. So it gives flexibility to work. So this is the second advantage of the IT sector. Now the third advantage of the IT sector is it can generate the employment. So as we discussed in the introduction part, like few of the countries are describing us a superpower in IT sector. So it can generate a huge amount of the employment for the India. So it is one of the very proud moment or proud moment for the India. And the last but not the least is it is time to invest in India. Few years back, or we can say few decades back, the big personalities of the India were investing in the out of the country, just because India does not have stability. But now as IT sector is booming in India, so it is a stable market to investment. So now it is a time to invest in India. So these were the four advantage of the IT sector in India. And now we will move to the limitation of the India. Of course everything has a limitation, so IT sector also. So there are two limitations of the IT sector. The first one is a hacking or thefting of the information. So as I said that world is transforming online, IT sector moving in India. So it can cause or it can lead to the hacking as well. So you need to protect your information or your data from the hacking. And the second and very crucial limitation of the IT sector, which is a lack of the human element and the possibility that it will replace the human jobs in future. So it is the very saddest truth of the future. In future the robot will definitely replace the human jobs, as they will be very flexible than humans, they will be the faster than human, and they will be the cheaper than human in the future. So obviously it will replace the human jobs in the future, but it is the saddest truth as well. So these two were the limitation of the IT sector, and this was the last slide of this presentation as well. So here I would like to end this presentation. Thank you so much.